And we're live. All right, I don't know if anyone's in here, but I saw one or two waiting. Thanks for coming. What up, kiddo? Not sure how much chatting I'll be doing because I'm gonna try to get some stuff done. You know how that goes. Might end up just chatting and not getting anything done, but here we go. First thing first, I'm gonna clean out this. So we can get this tripod set up. I'm gonna clean out this strawberry bed here. And if anyone does click the link, bear with me. It might take me a second to notice you down there, but I'll get you in. What's up, Bug Dude? Good to see you. Yeah. 1 second here. I got to run inside. All right. I see I got all 3 megapixels going, so that's good. Of course, the wind has to pick up right when I get started. I didn't ignore you. I said hello, I think. Well, I know I did. I might have been muted. I seen you, Ghetto. Good to see you. This is where I'm going to start. Clear up this. This is all strawberries. I'm not clearing it out, cleaning it up. Pull some weeds. See, some of them are almost starting to go again. So trim it up a little. I might have been muted when I said hello to you. I don't know. I didn't want to blow your ears out when I opened the garage. Well, we got 4 people. I know who 3 of them are. One's me. So we got a lurker. That's cool. Hello, Jess. Good to see you. Polarin, good to see you. I'm not sure how this is going to go. Andy, good to see you. I just heard my neighbor fire up his loader. If he texts me, I might have to end this and go get compost. Let's see. Stand up. Talking work. So these are strawberries I planted last year in here. They grew pretty good, but they didn't produce a whole lot. Hopefully this year they will do a lot better. They should. That's usually how it goes. I'm gonna clean them up, get some weeds out of here, throw a little fertilizer on them. Still pretty early to expect much going on in here, but gorgeous day out today, so I had to get out and do something. Gorgeous day yesterday. I wasted it sitting in the house. Awesome, Polarin. I'm gonna plant a few things. It's too early, but I got some potatoes I grew last year that are growing like crazy. I don't know. It might be early to plant them, but I'm gonna try because they're gonna rot if I don't do it soon. I'm gonna plant some spinach, and I think I'm gonna plant some garlic today. Hopefully, if I don't have to stop to go get compost. Nice. I only have 6. My whole garden is 6 raised beds like this. They're 3 feet by 12 feet. I'm hoping to make a few more this year, but that's going to be a different day. But before the season really gets going, I want to do a few more. I can grow quite a bit in these 3 beds. 101, good to see you. It's my crazy homie. Too much about getting these 2 cleaned out, but just a bit. This side's got the strawberries a lot thicker, so there's a lot less weeds, which is nice. Just pulled that one out of the ground. We're gonna put it back in. Put it right here. So what are y'all doing today? Anyone out gardening? Vaughn Eric, good to see you, buddy. I don't think you'll need no holy water in here today. We need to get Vaughn Eric gardening. I know he's gonna say he can't do it and this, that, and the other, but he can. Yeah, I hear a lot of other people are cold right now. It's supposed to be 80 degrees today here, and then 40 tomorrow. That was easy enough. It's funny, you always think it's gonna take forever, and now it's 5 minutes. I got that one all cleaned up. Get a little bit of water on it, a little fertilizer, a little water, and move on to this next one. I think everyone has enough room to garden, in one way or another. Are them iguanas in Maryland gonna get you? Here's what I'm using on my strawberries. I don't know how much I'm putting on, just a little bit. Oh, Indy. I don't know. I can tell you. I got my little cheat sheet here. I just looked up NPKs on potatoes today. But I wasn't going to spend more than 30 seconds searching it. And quick Google search told me 15, 15, 15. So basically a balanced fertilizer, an even balance for potatoes. Hey, Milkmaid. Milkmaid will be able to answer your question, Indy. I would probably just use regular potting soil. That's because it's like the cheapest, but not cheap. I'm just sprinkling a little bit of this on there. Like, see this? I think this is a half cup I'm using. I'm not even filling it. I did about that much on half of one of these beds. Damn, 90 y'all in here watching me. Awesome. Yeah, Andy, I've never done grow bags, so I really couldn't tell you. If I was doing it, I would do what Milkmaid said I would do. Uh, Potting soil. I do sometimes use some fertilizer though, tiny bit. Says it's organic. Whether it is or not, I don't know. And I do use some things like blood meal. Well, that's actually the only one I use. But and then composted horse manure. Hey, fishes. You could build them. Nikki, in between prepping. Awesome. I could have sworn I seen you building something, fishes. I can't remember what it was, but I don't know. I watched so many videos. I know I seen you out there testing a knife. Yeah, prepping 101. I am on a well, and I have very, very hard water. The pH is around. God, I haven't measured it in a long time. I think a pH is real close to neutral, like 7.2 or something. But it's very hard. I believe it's iron mostly. Just practice 101 or experiment. Eventually, something will just grow good in your area, and you'll just feel like you're an awesome gardener. Gotta love that rim oil. All right, so this bed here is going to be garlic. Who else is gardening already? I'm sure Fishes is. I know she is. She was showing bananas. Grow bananas. That's awesome. Really? So I know I'm supposed to plant my garlic in the fall, but I didn't. This is my second year growing it, and I didn't plant it in the fall last year either. It did okay. I planted in the spring. We'll see how it goes again. Yeah, problem I had, I didn't, I didn't have any. I'm actually planting what I grew last year, so we'll see how it goes. That's the one thing I know I can plant now. Some of the things I'm planting today, I'm not sure. It's going to be a little bit early, but we'll see how the weather goes. It's been pretty nice. I was going to bring my dog out with me and garden, but I'm going to be putting some blood meal in here, and then she wants to eat the meat flavored dirt. Funny, everything is dead, but the weeds are green. She's gonna know you did something wrong, Bug Dude, because when she gets home, the house is gonna be too clean now. All right, so I'm using a little bit of this same one for my garlic. Just a little bit. Depending on when I get compost, I'll be topping these off with a little bit of compost too. Yeah, I got gophers. Don't get in here yet. Yeah, and iguanas. Got another one done. All right, so this next half here of this bed, this will be onions. Garlic clove from last year. Must be some still in there. An onion from last year, and it's growing. Interesting. Should I plant it? See what it does? Which team are you on, Fishes? Yeah, the Shed Wars. All right, y'all talk to me into it. I'll plant it. We'll see what it does. I found out last year when I tried to do Shed Wars that I don't do well with structure. When I have to do something by a certain time, it just doesn't get done. I like it. It's a cool idea. All right. This thing is all nasty and rotten, but I want to fertilize first. I will plant it. Awesome. Yeah, I know which team that is. I was on the other team last year, but I did not finish. Like I said, I couldn't complete the requirements. All right. All right. So again, from my very quick Google search, these are the two fertilizers I had. This is the one I'm going to use for onions. So that's what Google said around that ratio. Cat, is the cat in here? What up, cat? Good to see you, buddy. So are you going to catch an iguana and cook it? I'll watch that. I couldn't tell you. This is Down to Earth is the brand. I don't know if you can read that. It's got, well, it really just tells the MPK, it looks like. Also contains humic acid. I don't know what all that is. I just Googled it and it said 484, and then it also said great for bulbs. So I was like, hey, that's the stuff. Yeah, Ghetto, I want to build a couple more raised beds myself. I got corn seeds this year. I want to try to do some corn, but I don't have a spot to plant them. top of that. And then I want to grow wheat next year, but I need to plant it in the fall. So I need a spot to do that. Another onion, but that one's all rotten. All right. Let's plant this little guy right here in the corner so I know where it is. So cute. All right, get the water. Chickens are watching me. Yeah, cats always plant stuff. Like 3 in the morning in the dark. It's awesome. Taxes. Yeah, you forget about them. Do you ever forget about one and then find it like 2 years later and it's just rocking? Yeah, 101. I really got to go. I don't really need to water it because I just didn't really plant anything, but I want it to hold the fertilizer down. I just put it in there. I'm gonna go grab my potatoes while there's a bunch of awesome gardeners in here before y'all get bored. I'm gonna ask you guys a question. All right. Get where I can see. These are my potatoes that I have left over from last year in the cupboard. And they are growing. I can plant these just fine, correct? And my other question is can I like cut them in half and plant them? I don't have a whole lot. And I want to fill this whole bed up. They all look about the same. So take these off, because that's what I thought. And then I seen others say leave them on. And what about cutting them in half? Although now I'm looking at it, I probably have enough. I don't. If I got. Yeah, probably cut a couple of the big ones in half. All right, I gotta sit down and read some comments. Give me a second, guys. All right, let's see some of these comments. I'm sure we have people disagreeing, but that's fine. All right, after taxes, all those chits off and plant them. Cut them at each eye. So I planted them before, seed potatoes, where I cut them, but they weren't all growing like this at that time. Potato head needs to see a doctor. Agree. Yes, Sherry. No, they're not disagreeing. They're agreeing. How nice is that? All right, fishes. Have a good day. Haven't done potatoes before. Watched Green Thumb Prepper. Yeah, he's got an awesome channel. And I could have done that. I actually did watch Michigan Gardener real quick this morning. He's got great videos, but God, they are dry. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try it both way. I'm gonna cut some of the things off on some of them. I'm gonna leave some with some, and I'm gonna cut the big ones in half so I have enough. And we'll see how that works. Y'all think how frost hardy are these gonna be? It's gonna it's 80 degrees today, but it's gonna get cold again here. I know they're good down to like um you know pretty cold, but like I'm gonna get freezing again. Yeah, you're doing shed wars. You need to, these weigh a bunch. Another thing about this bed you can see is, I don't know if y'all can see this, but you see where my soil line started. So I filled these up with like sticks and leaves and pine needles in the bottom before I put the dirt in. And they've dropped down a good bit, 4 or 5 inches at least. The other ones didn't seem to settle quite as much as this one. Yeah, that's interesting, Cat, because I could have sworn I'd just seen one in here. I'm sure there's a potato or two in here. And I have heard of people putting the skins in the compost and them growing. All right, well, I'll get this one cleaned up and then we'll plant them. That'll be fun. Oh, so what I was saying is I'm not too worried about this one, the soil having dropped down in this one, because I'll be mounding them up. My rake. I don't think I said hi, Sherry Leach. I did see you. Been reading your comments. Thanks for coming. Trying to read the comments while I go. Cat's a gardening fool. I wonder, are you out there doing the gardening, Ghetto? We kept you from it yesterday. This is a lot of times what my compost looks like when I get it. It's just horse poopy that gets pushed into a pile. It gets clumped up. But it seemed to work pretty good to grow in last year. Nice and pretty when they're all prepped. Yeah. Man, I haven't had to mow yet. I only have to mow about once, maybe twice a year. I did get the weed whacker out and did this area I'm standing in here. Because it warmed up and I wanted to make sure there wasn't none of them little slithery things around here. Certainly is some. Try not to think about that. I haven't. Let's see the potatoes. So on the potatoes, I'm gonna use the 444 stuff. I'm gonna have the two kinds, 444 and 484, and blood meal. And these ones I'm gonna use 444. So just a balanced. And I just use again just a tiny bit because I'm gonna mound these with basically just compost, so that there should be enough in that to feed them. I honestly do not know. I am not no professional gardener. I just know what I did last year and it worked pretty good, so I'm gonna try that again. Yeah, I've done potatoes quite a few years. Yeah, I will moisten it before I plant it. We're getting there. Using a piece of level ground here. It'll aha. But now you can't see. See, look at that. Another thing about my compost, it oftentimes has trash in it. The price is right. Sister Marie, good to see you. Thank you, Sister Marie. Damn, cat just throwing out all the knowledge. All right, so here we are. We got potato bed cleared out. Plant some of those here in just a second. Onion bed cleared out. I might even throw a few onion seeds in here just to see what happens. I do have a bunch of onion starts in the house. Garlic. Got garlic from last year I grew that I'm hoping to get planted today. I'm just getting a little long in the day. And then got the strawberry bed cleared out. I might have a visitor coming. Might have to end it. We'll see though. Yeah, maybe not. Anyway, get the water going and we'll plant some taters. Is Monty here too? I miss Monty. Oh no, I just can't read. That's normal then. All right, that's yeah, Sister Marie, I can do that in just a second. I have actually not really planted anything yet, but I will. I'll go around and show you. I'm gonna have these 3 beds and then 3 more. Would love to. I noticed when I was digging this, it is a little. It's not real dry off of the top, so I don't gotta water it a whole lot. Okay. So this is gonna be my second growing season in these beds here and these ones here. Um, this whole bed here, each bed is 3 feet wide, 12 feet long. This whole bed is going to be potatoes because I like potatoes. This one, this half onions. I'll get plenty of onions. I still have onions from last year, so hopefully I get plenty. This half will be, oh, I'm drawing a blank, garlic. Hopefully that'll grow. This whole bed here is strawberries. These are on their second year, obviously. I got a few last year, but not many. I'm hoping they'll do much better this year. I got these off a guy in town. They were runners that he dug out of his greenhouse. I got them cheap. So I'll show you the garden from back here. People seem to like it. I do. Got my little cute little archway. So, and then same on this one. I built all these out of rough cut lumber I got from my neighbor. So stuff that was not deemed not good enough to sell. So this bed, last year I did all tomatoes in this bed, but I don't know, I haven't decided. I might do half tomatoes and half peppers, or all tomatoes. I don't know. Haven't got there yet. You can see I haven't cleaned out over here yet. And then this bed is going to be peppers, maybe cucumbers in this section. We'll see, but definitely peppers. I like peppers. I grow a lot of peppers. And this one will have probably just 2 zucchinis because they get huge and they'll end up filling up this whole thing. And then this bed, this one here is special. This is my carrot bed. And it's special because I sifted all this dirt. So this bed is really nice and loose and sifted, and there's no rocks, and so that's what's going in here. And then I do have a few other little projects. I got this. This was a shipping crate I got back from work. And I will put spinach in here. Maybe today, I'm not sure if I'm going to get to it, but I don't know if you can see the sun. I can't see. But yeah, I'll do spinach in there because it don't last long. It bolts pretty quick. Man, I don't know. I might lose internet when I go down here. But this area here, this is where I tried to garden my first year here. And I failed pretty miserably, but we'll go look at it. I do have 2 things in here that are still trying to keep alive. One that actually did really good. Now it's getting windy. So this is strawberries. These are on their 3rd year. And these actually produced real good last year. And they were like the sweetest strawberries I've ever had in my life. I built this little hoop over them to kind of speed them up, but I haven't really used it yet this year. I might. It's just gotta. I don't know if y'all can see. I got the plastic just buried in the ground on one side, and then there's a board holding the other side. Just kind of roll it up on the board. But I haven't really got to worrying about that yet. And then these hoops are just like the 1-inch poly black pipe stuff that I had laying around. And the other thing, this thing's got a joke. What I call my apple twig. That's an apple tree. Like 2.5 years old now, and it was alive last year, but it ain't doing much, obviously. I'm trying. And then you can see I did try to grow onions here a couple years ago, and it looks like they try to come back every year, but there ain't. Never really worked very good. So yeah, that's about it. This was a second apple tree. You probably can't even see it. It died. And this the blueberry, and I think they're alive still. They were last year, but they're just not doing anything. Just barely staying alive. So that's my tour. That's all I got going on. Hopefully I didn't just lose Wi-Fi and ramble to myself for 10 minutes. All right. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. I actually don't have that big of a garden. Total, I think my square footage on my raised beds is 215-ish. And one of them is all strawberries. Camo Carl, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you. Full Monty. Full Monty is here now. Oh, Steve, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Still nice and early out there, I'm sure. All right. Like a few potatoes. I also gotta, I don't know if y'all will be able to see this, but I gotta fix this fence. Horses got up in here behind it, and I think they were rubbing on it. Pulled it down. Oh dang, it's still AM. 10:50. That's awesome. I'm gonna plant these potatoes and then I'm gonna have to end it because it's time to feed the dog. She's not gonna be happy. Finding Kino, good to see you. Yes, Sister Marie. I have a sweet tooth. That sounds delicious. I generally try to save them for jam, but that doesn't always happen. So starting to get windy. Sorry if y'all can hear that. Yeah, same here, Camo. It's I haven't checked the temp, but the weather said it was going to be 80 degrees today, and it's supposed to be back down to 40 tomorrow. But I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see what happens. I'm not planting anything that's everything I'm planting is pretty cold hardy. So we'll see how it goes. I think most of it, as long as I don't get down in the teens, will probably be fine. Need to water a bit more. I forgot how to count. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Last year. I did red potatoes last year. I can't remember. I think they might have been Pontiac. And then I did brown ones. I can't remember. I don't think they were Yukon. But the brown ones did way better. So that's all. Well, that's all I have. But that's all I'm planting this year. Yeah, it's gonna change 40 degrees in a day. It's not that uncommon actually. Dang, I only been at this for an hour and 15 minutes. So here we go. What all these little tiny ones do like that? Hey Deanne, awkward texting. Good to see you. I agree, Camo. I think it should be the trend every year. And it's all good, Giddo. I didn't expect anyone to come up. It's an open invitation, but I'm not really watching, so had anyone done it, I wouldn't have seen it anyway. All right, Steve's bragging about the weather. Let me see what he said. Yeah, well, I remember when it snowed in Hawaii and everyone thought it was the end of the world. And you had to explain to them that it does snow in Hawaii. Fruit flung on the wall. That sounds fun. Oh, wait, I'm gonna try some with the. Some I'm gonna pick things off of, and some I'm gonna leave them on. Need to get something to mark them. Hang on. Lost it. Come on, I want to cut because I don't have enough. Sorry, I'm not ignoring y'all. I kind of am ignoring y'all, but Camel Carl, that's how I feel every day when I'm watching everyone else do everything. All right, there's half a bed planted. I'll read a few comments and then I'll plant this other half. I really appreciate everybody watching. Yeah, I know fishes. The chat can kind of just go on its own a lot of times. I still like to know what's going on. I like to read the jokes and whatever else. Looks like Steve's going to get drug out into the garden soon. I'm trying, Sister Marie. Again, I'm no pro. I'm just a dumb guy on YouTube sticking potatoes in dirt. So it looks like I only really need to cut one of these. Let's cut all the sticks. Try to mark everything because I'm bad about coming out after I plant stuff and then pulling it out right when it peeks out of the ground, thinking it's a weed. Computer died. I said I was picking my screws off and then I didn't. Ready? Traffic out today. 3 cars go by. There we go. Do it, Steve. I'll try to get there. You don't got to hit 500 though. You might be just talking about like doing it as a milestone, and I get that. All right, Sister Marie. So, yeah, I gotta catch up on some comments real quick. Yeah, you probably should do them breaks. So my gardening season doesn't start until May either. Honestly, I think my last frost date is like May 22nd. But we're giving it a go. These potatoes I grew last year, and they're like, I'm just not sure they're gonna make it the next month and a half or whatever. So they're pretty cold hardy, so I'm gonna throw them out here. I may, if it's gonna get real cold, like I showed the plastic over there. I got some more in the garage. I may throw that over this if it gets real cold. And then the only other thing I'm gonna plant still is garlic in here, and that can do just fine in the cold. That should be great. And then I'm gonna plant some spinach, and that could grow or not grow. It's cold hardy, and if it doesn't, it's no big deal. I'll just plant some more later. So I'm jumping the gun. That's what it is. Right. No ribs. Hungry. All right, y'all. I got to end this. 10 minutes past the dog's dinner time. I'm sure she's not happy about it. And I'm gonna go get her taken care of, and then I'm gonna plant some garlic and clean up for the day. So thanks for joining me, and I'm sure I'll see y'all around probably soon. So have a good one.